everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Magical Jill, and today I'm using my very brand new ring light, so I'm very excited about the new lighting in this video. And I'm also going to be reviewing this brand new G3 Monster High Draculaura. She's one of my favorite characters of all time. And I gotta be honest, at first, when I first saw these G3 dolls announced, I kind of thought they were ugly. And then I saw them on some more stock photos and some more things, and I was like, actually, these are really cool. I really like them. So I finally got this one. I had to go through a million Toys R Us's, and I finally found it, and I'm so excited about it. I also had to pre-order a bunch of the other ones because I couldn't find them in stores on a European website, literally because I was terrified that as soon as they came out, everybody would just scalp them off the shelves, and on every other website they were already gone. So I got them from Europe, so those are coming soon. But we got Draculaura here today, and I'm so excited about it because I think she's very cute. I love the split dye of her hair, that it's black and pink. I just think it's so cute. I'm not excited for the live action, even though the live action girls look like how the dolls are supposed to look. Mostly because I think the plot sounds really stupid. I wish they would have done literally anything else. Because it just kind of flies in the face of them learning magical and interesting stuff at Monster High in the originals.
My favorite part was in the trailer I saw today, where there was a Voldemort Harry Potter style magic blasting battle between the girls and some wizard enemy or something.
Yeah, it just makes it look really weird. And then there's Miss Bloodgood being like, "Oh, well, witchcraft is an abomination. You can't practice that in our school." And it's like, okay, well, why did you let Casta Fierce into the school then?
It's a different canon.
It's weird. I think the plot is stupidly written. I'm mad about it.
It's a whole tangent.
However, I'm excited for the dolls. I love her. She comes with SPF 500, which is really cool. Let's see. Oh, she's got a cute little extra skirt, I think. See, she's got a cute little extra skirt, which I think or it's a shawl. She has a pretzel. She has a cherry flavored drink that kind of looks like blood, but we all know she's probably not drinking blood since she's a vegetarian vampire and always has been. Unless they changed that too, who knows. I really like her sunglasses. It just kind of looks like she's getting ready for the beach, which I really like. But she's also getting ready for school, I guess. And I really like the coffin phone. I love that they brought those back and they're not just normal iPhones. Because one of my grievances with the Haute Couture Cleo De Nile was her phone wasn't coffin shaped. It was just iPhone shaped. And I was like, why? I actually wanted to talk a little bit about the back of the box. I think it's really cute. I love the artwork a lot. Honestly, the only artwork that I absolutely hate is Clawdeen's. I think she looks weird. I think they made her look like a hipster because I think all of the girls look gorgeous except for Clawdeen. I absolutely hate the way they've dressed up and made Clawdeen look in this new reboot. She looks like I'm about to tell her my favorite band and she's about to be like, "Ugh, how dare you like something that popular? How could you possibly listen to something like that?" I have good taste. I listen to this indie band. So it says on the back of her box, Draculaura. It says monster type fantastic vampire. Monster must-haves, SPF 500 and cherry juice. That's so cute. I like that she drinks cherry juice. And her monster pet is Count Fabulous, which I love that Count Fabulous actually comes with her in the box. He's down here and he's so cute and I can't wait to open him up and take him out. So that's what we're going to do right now, is take them all out and take a look-see. So I actually got a little bit of help from my husband to open this up because it's something that I actually wanted to keep the art on. So all he did was just cut some of the tape and unfold the plastic a little bit, and then it just kind of opens up like this, which I thought was pretty cool. And then you can just take it off nicely. And here's the dolly, and I'm going to take her out of the box because I am a heathen and I like to play with them like a weirdo.
The one thing I do like about these boxes, before you take it out, if you want to show this, is that if you did want to, the way that they let you open it is that this could just stand as a display on its own.
Yeah, that's really cool. So you can touch your doll.
Which is actually neat because then you don't have the layer of plastic around it. And I've never actually seen, I'm sure there's something, I've never seen a doll or an action figure that does that before with its box.
Mm-hmm. I actually really like the feeling of her clothes. They feel like they are Mattel clothes, if that makes sense. Like, they're not as high quality as Rainbow High. Like, if you felt these, you'd probably imagine in real life they'd feel like a jean material, and on Rainbow High they would be a jean material. But on her, it's kind of just more of like a plasticky polyester material. But I think it's really nice that they put a lot of time and effort into actually sewing her nice clothes instead of just doing stupid plastic clothes and stuff like that. Because I honestly hate when they just make plastic clothes and put it on dolls and have it molded to their body, and then you can't mix and match their clothes or anything. I just find it really lazy.
And G2 did that.
G2 did do some of that, and actually some of G3 now is doing that with Cleo. You wouldn't notice it, and some people actually haven't noticed it, but on her leg, her bandages are a mold on her skin. They're not cloth, and they're not painted, and they're the exact same color as her skin tone, so it just looks like she has ridges on her leg instead of bandages, and it's really weird. And I wish they would have just painted some bandages on her at the very least. So I found out that this is actually a cute little cape that I'm going to put around her. I thought it was something like that. I wasn't really sure, but it's really cute, and I'm really excited to put this on her. I really like that it's got, I don't know what you would call this, but it kind of reminds me of bat wings on the bottom. And it came with this little hanger that's just made out of cardboard, but it says Monster High on it, which I think is really cute.
It's a mustache. Oh yes, very dignified.
Oh yes.
It looks like it's Count Stash-a-Lot.
Hold on. Oh yes, very dignified indeed. Yes. Only the richest of people can buy these dolls.
Yeah, because they're all only on eBay.
Oh my. So I finally took her out of the box, and she looks adorable. I put on her cute little cape and her cute little sunglasses. I just think she looks so cute, and I love this cherry juice that she's drinking. Yummy cherry juice. So when you take off her glasses, I think it's really cute that you can see that she has these pointy ears that like a stereotypical vampire would have. And I also really like that she's got these bangs that are pointing in a down arrow because they remind me of Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. And she is also the daughter of Dracula, so I thought that was kind of cute and funny that like this daughter of Dracula's got the same thing going on. I think it's really adorable and very vampiric, but also very pink and pretty. I think she has the most cute outfit ever on. I love that she's got these shoes on that are like pumps, and the buckle is a bat with a little heart in the middle. And she's got a cute pink headband with a bat on it, which honestly, great idea for Mattel. Sell this headband in human size. I'd buy it. I love headbands. I want that. I also just really love her cute little outfit. It reminds me of her original outfit, but kind of modernized, if that makes sense. I think it's very cute. I love her mismatched earrings with the black on this side, on her pink hair side, and the pink one on the black hair side. I'm really happy with this doll. I'm excited to get the other ones. And she also came with these cute little accessories like SPF 500. She came with a cute little pretzel that she can eat. Nom 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 nom. I like that the pretzel has wings and he has eyes and it's like a little bat. And she has her cute little coffin phone. And she's got Count Fabulous! Yay! Count Fabulous! They're very cute. I love them a lot. I also really like her backpack. I just kind of wish it was made out of fabric like the Haute Couture backpacks are. I feel like it's not that hard to get fabric, especially when fabric really isn't that expensive. But, I mean, who am I kidding here? I'm not Mattel.
And one thing you mentioned too, I think we can show this compared to the Haute Couture. We can put them both on our rotating stand and show them off. Is that the body type for this is very different. You know, you mentioned that all the body types are a little more unique this time around. They're not as matching. There were differences on the old ones, but they were also fairly uniform. I thought it was interesting that they made Draculaura so short and kind of like curvy, and she has like bigger thighs, like curvier thighs and stuff.
Yeah, when you put her next to the other dolls, she's a lot shorter than them, which I really like, and she has like a thicker body type. I think it's much it's much more diverse looking in terms of their body types. However, I do think that Mattel is kind of trying to capitalize off of their brand new diversity thing in all of their ads. And I kind of think that's why they made Draculaura thick, not because they care about curvy girls, but because they wanted an excuse to say, yay, diversity! But I do like how she looks. I think she's really cute, and I love her body, and I think they did a good job on her.
Yeah, I think one thing with this line is that the dolls were always diverse. It's just they had like a very, like you described them, a fairy-like body or like a fairy tale-like body or a fantasy body in the past. If you look at characters like Cleo and Draculaura and stuff, they weren't all the exact same. Their heads weren't all the exact same, but they were all kind of petite, not super tall, not super short girls. And the differences were in things like how Clawdeen was black, and how Draculaura was, you know, a vampire that spoke with like a Transylvanian accent, and how Frankie was sort of, you know, her own thing.
Yeah, that they're all different and freaky.
Yeah, and I think that with the new line, it's very, people are very touchy about it. I've noticed, especially on the Reddit, where it's like very defensive about some aspects of them. But when like some of the marketing has been around like Frankie being non-binary, which, let's be honest, like she was always very unique because she was a created being, you know. But now I feel like they're having to put labels on all of them. That to me is kind of what makes me like not really super excited about their diversity pitch, because it was always that. You know, the doll line was always diverse. The characters were always diverse. Lagoona was Australian.
I mean, even in the very beginning of the show, do you remember in the beginning of season 2, during G1, that guy Jackson Jekyll shows up and they call him a normie, and some of them, like Deuce, overhears Manny picking on him, and Deuce is like, well, you know what? He's still a dude, you know, he's still at Monster High just like the rest of us. We should accept him like we do everybody else's differences.
Had race relation stuff.
Yeah.
In the original Monster High, they had like racism stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. They've always had that.
It was subtle though.
Yeah.
It wasn't in your face.
But now they're acting like all of a sudden it's a brand new thing that they're doing, and it's so cool when nobody really talks about the fact that they've always been doing this, and this line has always been special, and they only decided to bring it back when it was convenient for them.
And something you talked about that I think is interesting with why Monster High matters to you, I'm not calling you a loser, but I think a lot of people who didn't have tons of friends and who were different and had different interests really connected with Monster High, because it was something where everybody was accepted and everybody was different. I like that the dolls are still like that, and I know you do too. But I don't really see the point of throwing tons of labels on it. Like I thought it was enough that they were unique.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think we needed to draw attention to each facet.
I know.
So I hope that they do more unique stuff like what they did with Draculaura's body, and less like, here's why this is good because we changed this continuity thing about what this person liked. I mean, hey.
Yeah, and what this person identifies as.
We ship Clawdeen and Draculaura.
Honestly,
it's always been an understated thing. Clawdeen was into Draculaura. So.
Better plot for the live action. They scrap whatever the heck they're doing right now. They have Clawdeen worried about coming out as gay and wanting to be with Draculaura, and there's a problem where like Draculaura likes Claude, but then she realizes she also kind of likes Clawdeen. It's like, oh no, which one do I choose? And then like she kind of realizes
continue G1 at that point.
And then you continue G1, but she also realizes she's bisexual, and then they're together.
Well, I genuinely, like, jokes aside, I genuinely think there was a lot of actual proof of Clawdeen being into Draculaura.
One last thing I wanted to talk about is I like this ring, but I think that Rainbow High and Shadow High do rings better because the ring is attached to their fingers on Rainbow High and Shadow High, so it couldn't possibly fall off. On this one, it's attached with a crappy little elastic band.
Oh, and if you ever take that off, you're not getting it back on.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of dolls like that now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that specifically, but other than that, I love this doll. I'm really happy with her. I can't wait to get the rest of them.
That's a Barbie staple, too. You notice they're dragging over their failures from Barbie. Because Barbie does that, remember? Where you have to keep the band on or they lose the accessory.
That's true, but Barbie didn't used to do that.
They do it now.
Back in the early days, they had a little bead that was attached to the finger and you couldn't take it off, and that was just a ring. But then they changed that when they got cheap. I don't know what Mattel's doing these days.
And where did their failure bring us? Back to us.
That's true. Anyway, I hope you guys all liked this video. I'll see you next time. I hope that Draculaura made you happy because she makes me happy, as you can tell. So thank you all for watching, and subscribe and check out my links in my description. I have this awesome shop called Enchanted Glamour. I have my own website for it, so you guys should totally check that out because at some point I might have some really cool stuff on there that you guys might be interested in, or I might already have some really cool stuff on there that you're already interested in. So go take a look-see, and I'll be here when you come back. So goodbye!